Over the last week, we had what some people call like the Kodak bubble. Kodak, the old camera company, also known as Eastman Kodak, stock symbol KODK. They had a wild ride over the last week, and what we call speculative. Relatively, basically, what happened? There was some news rumblings. Now, this Kodak stock before July had been trading anywhere between $2 to $3 to $5. Kodak, camera company. One time very, very strong, but I mean, when's the last time you took out a Kodak camera and twisted and took a picture? So you can imagine how that company's been doing. Fast forward to 2020, somehow, some way, they ended up getting a $780 billion loan from the government to get into biotech and ed stuff, like for I think maybe for vaccines or some kind of scientific purposes. Well without their wheelhouse.
Adaptation and evolution, man. I'm telling you.
Adaptation and evolution. Now there are some grumblings that some of their management CEOs kind of stocks like right before the big boom and made out pretty, but I think that still needs to be substantiated. But nevertheless, so in a matter of about 24 hours, on July 24th, this stock was at $2.10 a share. By July 29th, it was up to, I think it started surging around the 26th or the 27th. In a period of about 48 hours, it got up to it topped at $60 a share. So just imagine having something that's worth $2 and in 2 days you look up and it's worth $60 a share. And of course, like a lot of this surge came on the release that this loan was coming out. So you have something that had an average volume of about $100,000 daily. Average volume just means there's about 100,000 transactions. People either buying or selling about 100,000 shares a day. Normal. On July 28th, the volume went from 100,000 at its peak to 284 million.
Wow.
Which is always a sign that, hey, this is normally is temporary and something is off. Now, the thing about it is, so people started hopping in it because 1 minute it was at 15, 2 minutes later it was at 19, 20, 30, it's just steady growing. And so what happens is, it's a phrase that they call like pump and dump. What happens is people with some exclusive information, not necessarily exclusive, but people who get in super early, and once people start buying, that pushes the stock price up. But like I always tell people, whenever you want to invest in something, you have to look at like the actual financials of something to see if this growth is sustainable. And if you look at Kodak's income statements and earnings and valuation, it wasn't worth the $60 it was saying is worth a share. But what happens is people who don't really understand the market, when they see things happening, they jump on board, they push the price up. People who know what's going on, they're like, okay, once they drive the price up to $60, I'm gonna sell and get out because I know the company's not worth as much. And inevitably, that's what happened. So now the stock is back at $14 a share, and there were people who got in at like $27, $30 and didn't sell. It was at 60. They was like, oh, we're just gonna keep riding this wave. In 48 hours, they looked up and they had lost. They were $30, now they're down at $14, $12. So, and like I was just kind of come back to saying there's like mainly two types of investors. There are day traders, which I am not. Day traders are always kind of looking for where can I get some cash, put it today, return a profit today, and start over tomorrow. I'm more of a B&H investor. That B&H means buy and hold. That means once I kind of research a company out, I'm looking at it for a couple of days or a week, and I'm planning on holding for a couple weeks, a couple months, because I see what it can do, where it's trying to go, and a good entry point and exit point. And not to say that one style is right and one style is wrong, but it's just, to me, it's like kind of a difference of how you want to make your money. Would you rather, I look at it as betting on games or investing in the arena. Day trading is kind of like, okay, the Bulls are playing the Lakers. You know, I think the Lakers gonna win. Let me put some money on it. The Lakers win, you win. You know, but it's like now I got to find the next game, and the next game, and the next game. But me, I want to invest in the arena. So, you know, I get a part of ticket sales. I get a part of concessions. I know I'm going to get 40 home games a year. You know what I'm saying? So my methodology is different. I'll invest in the stadium while letting everybody else place bets on the game. Both are kind of our bets because, I mean, let's say I have 2 or 3 games where it don't sell out. We don't do quite as much, but I get that whole season.